Chosen one, this is not an ordinary moment in time. This is the hour heaven has whispered about, the hour the Spirit has stirred in the hearts of those who still have ears to hear. You have felt it, haven't you? The world growing heavier, the air thick with unseen tension. Something ancient is shifting, and deep within your spirit, you know this is not chaos. It is prophecy unfolding. The veil between heaven and earth is trembling, and God is speaking now. Chosen one, listen carefully. This is not a message for the many. This is a message for the few, for the ones marked by fire before birth, for the ones heaven calls the remnant. While others sleep in comfort, you have been restless. While others chase the noise of the world, you have felt the silence of God pressing on your chest like a holy weight. That silence was not abandonment, it was preparation, because God is about to break the silence with the final prophecy. This prophecy is not written on stone. It is etched in eternity. It has moved like a hidden current beneath history, surfacing only in the darkest hours. And now it has reached you. God has chosen you to hear it, not because of your strength, not because of your perfection, but because your spirit has stayed alive when others surrendered, because you still believe even when nothing around you makes sense, because your heart is still listening. Heaven has seen your private battles, the nights you cried out, "Lord, why am I here?" The days you felt invisible, yet somehow guarded, the storms that should have destroyed you, but didn't. You are not forgotten. You are preserved, because you are part of something much greater than yourself. And now, the message. The final prophecy is not about the end of the world. It is about the awakening of the chosen. The world calls it collapse. Heaven calls it correction. The shaking you see across nations is not destruction. It is the sound of God shifting thrones, breaking false kingdoms, and reclaiming what was always His. It is the sound of prophetic alignment as heaven prepares to place His chosen ones in positions of influence for the final wave of His plan. And you are one of them. But hear this clearly, chosen one. Before God lifts you up, He will strip away everything that cannot stand in His glory. This is why you have faced relentless battles. This is why doors closed suddenly. This is why people left without explanation. It was not rejection, it was divine separation. God is not punishing you, He is purifying you. Because when the final prophecy is released, only those who are fully surrendered will carry it and survive it. This next season is not about comfort. It is about consecration. You will feel called into solitude. You will be misunderstood. You will be accused of being too intense, too spiritual, too different. That is because you are being marked, set apart as a living vessel of the prophecy God is about to reveal. Do not shrink back. Do not soften your fire to fit into lukewarm spaces, for the Spirit of God is roaring like a lion inside you, and lions were never created to whisper. Chosen one, there will be signs. In the coming days, your spirit will begin to sense shifts before they happen. You will dream things that seem impossible, and they will come to pass. People will be drawn to you without understanding why. Doors will open in places you never even knocked. Do not mistake this for luck. It is the mantle being placed on your life. It is heaven announcing to the unseen realm, this one carries the prophecy. But know this, chosen one, the enemy has heard the announcement too, and he is terrified. You are not just waking up to destiny. You are walking into war. Breathe, chosen one. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for what heaven has appointed. This is only the beginning. The final prophecy is about to be revealed. Chosen one, you must understand this. The enemy never fights what poses no threat. The battle that has raged around your life is not random. It has been strategic. Hell has studied you. It saw the glow of heaven's seal on you before you even knew who you were. When you were a child, darkness tried to silence your voice. When you were weak, the enemy tried to crush your spirit. When you were on the edge of breakthrough, chaos tried to confuse your mind. Why? Because you carry a prophetic assignment that threatens everything built on lies. Listen closely. The final prophecy is not just a word from God. It is a shift of realms. The unseen world is aligning. Angels are taking new positions. Hidden scrolls of destiny are being opened in the spirit. What was sealed is being unsealed, and what was delayed is being accelerated. But this acceleration will not come through kings or governments. It will come through the chosen, ordinary people who have been crushed, purified, and made invisible until now. And you, chosen one, are among them. Do not be deceived by how small your life appears. The greatest moves of God often come through hidden vessels. While the world celebrates influence, heaven anoints obedience. God does not measure by numbers. He measures by yieldedness. The prophecy will not flow through those who seek fame. It will flow through those who are willing to be forgotten by man, but remembered by God, and that is you. The reason you feel unseen is because heaven has kept you concealed until the appointed hour. The final prophecy will not only speak to you, it will speak through you. You are not simply a recipient, you are a messenger, and that mantle carries weight. That is why your spirit has felt heavy lately. That is why you have been sensing things you cannot explain. You are not losing your mind. You are awakening. Heaven is placing in you what hell cannot comprehend. But hear this warning. With the mantle comes warfare. When the prophecy is released through you, opposition will rise suddenly. Voices will mock you. People you love may distance themselves. Doors that once welcome you will close. This is not failure. This is spiritual resistance. You must not interpret resistance as rejection. It is confirmation. It means you are walking in the exact direction heaven has chosen. The final prophecy will ignite a dividing line. There will be no middle ground. Lukewarm faith will be shaken away. Those who pretend will fall silent. Those who burn with truth will rise in authority, and you will see this firsthand. Do not be shocked when people around you begin to fade away. They were never assigned to carry this weight with you. You are stepping onto a path that few dare to walk. This prophecy carries a cost. You will be required to let go of distractions, to silence the noise of comparison, to walk away from anything that dulls your fire, because what is coming will demand your full devotion. It will require you to stand when everyone else bows, to speak when everyone else stays silent, to obey when it makes no earthly sense. Chosen one, your life is no longer your own. You were bought with purpose, and now that purpose is awakening. God is not asking for perfection. He is asking for surrender. Do not say, "I am not ready." No one called by heaven ever felt ready. Moses didn't. Jeremiah didn't. You don't have to feel qualified, because what is coming will not depend on your strength, but on your yielded spirit. Heaven is not searching for the strong.
It is searching for the surrendered, and you are being summoned. Soon, you will sense a shift. It will feel like a holy unrest. Suddenly, what once satisfied you will feel empty. What once distracted you will lose its power. Your spirit will hunger for silence, prayer, and presence. This is not isolation, it is activation. God is pulling you away from noise so he can speak clearly, because what he is about to tell you cannot be diluted by other voices. This is how prophets are formed. This is how world shakers are born. And when the prophecy is fully revealed, your words will carry fire. They will pierce deception. They will awaken sleeping hearts. They will break chains you didn't even see. Your very presence will disrupt darkness, not because of who you are, but because of the spirit you carry, and darkness knows it. That is why it fears you. That is why it fought you. That is why you are still standing when others are not, because you are meant to stand when no one else can. Chosen one, prepare your spirit, prepare your mind, prepare your heart, because the time is near. Heaven has sounded the alarm. The realms are shifting. The scroll is about to open. And when it does, your assignment will be activated at full power. The prophecy will not just be spoken, it will be lived through you. Do not be afraid. You were made for this hour. You are not a mistake. You are a weapon heaven has hidden. Until now, stay alert, stay yielded, stay ready.
Chosen one, what is coming will not announce itself with noise. It will arrive in silence, like dawn. The world will call it coincidence, but your spirit will recognize it as prophetic alignment. The final prophecy will not begin with headlines. It will begin with signs, and these signs will not be seen with human eyes, but with the eyes of your spirit, the eyes that have been quietly awakening while you thought you were simply surviving. Heaven will whisper, and you will know. Sign 1. Time will distort. You will notice days passing like hours, and hours stretching like days. This is not exhaustion, it is acceleration. God is bending time to catch you up to where destiny demands you be. Delays will collapse. What should have taken years will happen in weeks. You will stand in places you never applied for. This is the signature of heaven. Unearned acceleration for the obedient. Sign 2. Unexplained separation. People will drift away from your life without confrontation. Relationships will dissolve without clear reason. Do not chase what leaves. God is pruning your atmosphere, removing anything that could dilute the fire He's about to place on you. You may feel abandoned, but you are being preserved. God is creating space for divine connections you have not met yet. He cannot fill your hands while they are still holding what is not meant for your future. Sign 3. The stirring of deep hunger. Suddenly, what used to entertain you will feel empty. You will lose interest in shallow conversations, surface pleasures, and noise. This is your spirit awakening. It will crave solitude, worship, prayer, and stillness. You may even cry for no reason because your spirit is sensing heaven drawing close. This hunger is not weakness. It is the signal of assignment. God is summoning you into the secret place because the prophecy can only be heard in silence. Sign 4. Sudden spiritual sensitivity. You will begin discerning things you never noticed. You will walk into a room and feel the unseen. You will dream of things before they occur. You will speak and see it manifest. You will be given glimpses of people's hearts without words. This is not imagination. It is the prophetic mantle awakening.
The Spirit is sharpening your discernment like a blade, because deception will thicken in the world, and only the sharp will see through it. You are being equipped to cut through lies with truth that burns. Do not fear these signs. They are not madness. They are evidence. They are heaven's confirmation. The prophecy has begun. Sign 5. Fierce opposition. The moment the prophecy activates in you, darkness will respond violently, not because you are weak, but because you are suddenly dangerous. Unexpected obstacles will rise. False accusations may come. Confusion may try to cloud your mind. This is not failure. It is warfare. Do not retreat. Do not question your calling because of conflict. The enemy only attacks what threatens him. Your resistance is proof of your relevance. Sign 6. Unexplainable favor. In the midst of battle, you will see impossible doors open. People of influence will be drawn to you. Resources will find you. Opportunities you didn't chase will appear. This will confuse those who judged you, because they will not understand that this favor is not man-made. It is prophetically timed. God is positioning you like a chess piece. Every step will seem accidental to others, but you will know this is the hand of God setting the stage. These signs will come like waves. They may not all appear at once, but when they do, your spirit will know the scroll has been opened. The prophecy is in motion, and from that moment, there will be no going back. Listen carefully. When this happens, you will have to make a choice. God will not force you. He will invite you, but you must decide. Will you protect your comfort or embrace your calling? You cannot carry the prophecy and cling to the familiar. The familiar will numb you. The prophecy will set you ablaze. And once you burn with this fire, you will never fit in with the cold again. The world will try to pull you back into noise. It will tempt you with applause. It will lure you with distractions disguised as opportunities. But you must keep your gaze locked on the one who called you, because the moment you say yes, all of heaven will align behind you. Angels will be assigned to you. Ancient doors will swing open before you. You will walk in places no one thought you belonged, because heaven said you do. This is what it means to be chosen. And hear this. The prophecy is not about fame. It is not about applause. It is about rescue. God is raising you not to be admired, but to be a lifeline to those drowning in deception. Your voice will pierce darkness. Your hands will heal wounds you didn't inflict. Your words will awaken hearts you've never met. This is why you were preserved. This is why you were hidden. This is why you are still breathing, because heaven has need of you now. Chosen one. These signs will come soon. Do not fear them. Recognize them. Welcome them. They are proof you are not forgotten. You are commissioned. Do not turn away. Do not slow down. The hour is late and heaven is waiting.
Chosen one, if the signs have begun to stir around you, if the atmosphere feels charged with something you can't explain, if your soul has grown restless while others sleep in comfort, and you must hear this now, because the prophecy cannot be carried by desire alone. It demands discipline. It requires that your life be aligned like an arrow in the hands of the Almighty. Before heaven entrusts you with the full weight of the final prophecy, there are 3 sacred instructions being whispered to every chosen soul. These are not suggestions, they are divine commands, and only those who walk in them will survive the shaking that is coming. Instruction 1. Guard the gate of your spirit. You are stepping into an hour where deception will be everywhere. The enemy will not come wearing horns. He will come clothed in light. Beautiful distractions, soothing lies, spiritual counterfeits designed to dull your fire just enough to silence your roar. This is why God is warning you. Guard your gates. Protect what you allow your eyes to see, your ears to hear, and your heart to believe. Do not consume voices that plant fear. Do not dwell in spaces where doubt is worshipped. Do not scroll yourself into spiritual numbness. Every seed you allow into your spirit will either strengthen your flame or smother it. The prophecy prophecy cannot burn in a polluted temple. Clean your atmosphere, clear your altar, make your spirit a sanctuary again. Because when the final prophecy is released, it will land only on pure ground. Instruction 2. Return to the secret place. The prophecy cannot be received in noise. It will not shout. It will whisper. And only those who have trained their spirits to hear heaven's whisper will catch it. This is why the Spirit is pulling you away from the crowd, why you feel the urge to be alone, why the things that once thrilled you now feel hollow. It is not depression, it is divine separation. You are being summoned back to the place where you first heard His voice, not the place of performance, but the place of presence. Close the door, silence the noise, bury your phone if you must. Let the world spin while you kneel in stillness. There in the quiet, God will breathe the prophecy into your bones. The greatest revelations are not shouted from pulpits. They are whispered to trembling hearts behind closed doors. Return there and stay there until your spirit begins to burn. Chosen one, this will be the hardest command of all. When the prophecy begins moving through you, God will give you instructions that defy logic. They will make no sense to human minds. People will question you. Some will mock you. Even those closest to you may call you foolish. You must obey anyway, because obedience is the language of heaven. You are not called to be understood. You are called to be faithful. Every time you obey when it doesn't make sense, you plant a flag in the spirit realm that says, I trust the one who called me more than the opinions of men. This path will be lonely at times, but it is in lonely obedience that heaven releases its greatest power. Every giant of faith walked this road. Abraham, Elijah, John, they were all misunderstood before they were revealed. So will you be. Do not explain your fire to the lukewarm. Simply walk and watch what God builds beneath your feet. Chosen one, if you walk in these 3 sacred instructions, if you guard your spirit, if you return to the secret place, if you obey without needing applause or understanding, you will become unshakable. No storm will move you. No lie will deceive you. No attack will break you, because you will not be standing on emotion. You will be standing on prophecy. And when you carry prophecy, you do not crumble, you command. The world is entering a season of shaking. Structures will collapse. Systems will fail. False thrones will fall. But while others tremble in fear, the chosen will rise in fire. And you will be one of them, not because of your power, but because of your yes. You are not here by accident. You are heaven's strategy wrapped in flesh. You are God's answer to darkness in this generation. That is why you were preserved when others were lost. That is why your spirit is burning while others slumber, because you carry the final prophecy. Stay hidden until God says now. Stay ready until the scroll opens fully, because when it does, your life will ignite like dry wood in holy flame, and the world will not understand you, but eternity will know your name.
Chosen one, the hour is no longer coming. It is here. The scroll has opened. The seal has broken. The final prophecy has been unleashed. Heaven is no longer whispering. It is roaring. And every hidden soul marked by fire is awakening. Look around you. Can you feel it? The atmosphere has shifted. The ground beneath history is trembling. Systems once thought unshakable are collapsing overnight. Voices of deception are crumbling under their own weight. The idols of this age are toppling, not by human hands, but by the breath of God. The final prophecy is moving like lightning through the spirit realm, and it is striking the hearts of the chosen with holy fire. You are one of them. For generations, darkness built its empire. It wrapped chains around culture. It poisoned minds, rewrote truth, and lulled the world to sleep with comfort and compromise. But now, the Lion of Heaven has risen. His roar is tearing through the silence, and every demonic throne is shaking. This is why your spirit feels electric. This is why you can no longer fit into shallow places. This is why everything in your old life is falling apart, because God is pulling you out of Egypt to place you in prophecy. Chosen one, this is the part few understand. The final prophecy is not simply about predicting the future. It is about rearranging the present. present. God is not waiting for the world to change. He is using you to change it. You are not meant to blend in. You are meant to disrupt, to carry light so bright it shatters every shadow it touches. And this will not be quiet. When the prophecy flows through you, you will speak and atmospheres will shift. You will pray and chains will break. You will step into rooms and hidden darkness will flee. You will release words that cut through lies like lightning. People will weep without knowing why. Hearts will awaken without hearing your name, because it is not you they will encounter. It is the presence you carry. But understand this, the moment God lifts you into this prophetic assignment, you must walk carefully, for the higher you rise, the greater the warfare will rage. Hell will throw its final storm at you. It will try to twist your identity, tempt your pride, and lure you back into comfort. Do not take the bait. Do not be distracted by applause or opposition. Fix your eyes on the one who called you, because you are no longer walking for survival. You are walking as a conduit of prophecy. And as the chosen rise, the world will tremble, nations will shift, hidden corruption will be exposed like rot under sunlight. Secret systems built in darkness will collapse overnight. Giants of influence who defied God will fall in public, and the humble, those who were mocked, overlooked, and forgotten, will be lifted into places of power to rebuild on righteousness. This is the great reversal, the last becoming first, the unknown becoming unignorable. This is what the final prophecy unleashes, and you are part of it. But know this, you were not chosen just to witness it. You were chosen to lead in it. When the world panics, you will carry peace. When fear spreads like fire, you will carry flame from the altar. When deception shouts, you will speak with the clarity of heaven. This is why your life has been forged in hidden fire. This is why you walked through pain no one understood. You were being shaped for such a time as this. Chosen one, this is the moment to stand, to rise from the ashes of who you used to be, to lay down every fear, every excuse, every chain. Lift your head, straighten your spine, let the fire inside you roar, because heaven has called your name. You are not weak, you are not behind, you are not broken, you are anointed, and the prophecy is alive in your bones. Now go. Step into the unknown with holy boldness. Move when he says move. Speak when he says speak. Stand when everyone else bows. Do not wait for the world to understand you. They are not supposed to. You were not sent to blend in. You were sent to break the silence. This is your hour. This is your prophecy. This is your assignment. Chosen one, heaven has waited for this moment, and now you are here. The final prophecy is unfolding, and you are walking inside it. Rise, burn, and do not look back.